fire, Mr. Rubio. We steal from him, and he restocks the cupboards with goodies. Huh? We Russians love an optimist. Like Mr. Rubio, he would rather die than abandon his expensive taste, no matter how many times he is robbed. In Russia, we call such men ATM. As we say in Russia, day is for the hunted, night is for the hunter.
Okay, so now, hopefully, I should have a microphone, so that when anybody's watching this in the future, hopefully they'll be able to hear what's going on. So, like I was just saying before I realised that the microphone wasn't working, I'm doing the Cayo Perico Heist in Grand Theft Auto 5 online. I've got it set up to, just get a bit deeper perhaps. Oh yeah, I've got it set up to go in through the drainage tunnel, but I'm not doing it that way straight away, and that's like as a backup plan basically. So what I'm doing is I've been dropped off at the bottom by the Kasatka, the submarine, and now I'm making my way to the dock on the western side. Normally during the day there's patrol boats around here, but it's not looking like there is any at the moment. I chose to do it at night because it was quite a bit more stealthy. So what we have to do now is we have to swim to the dock. You can usually get into the dock without any problems. Get a boat and come out again. And then go up to the airstrip and kill the power at the power station, kill a couple of guards, turn off the air defences at the control tower, and get the guard's uniform, and then go down to the other dock in the boat, as it just saves going off, meeting any other guards, and get in the truck. Once we've got the truck, we can drive anywhere on the island without being shot at. And then you can just drive straight down into the compound. I did this yesterday. Did it properly for the first time, without really panicking or anything. Here we go. So come ashore now. As soon as we come ashore, the guards will start appearing on the mini-map. There we go. The red dot with the blue semicircle. So what we do is, we select the gun. Should be able to get to the dock without anybody seeing us. So basically what I'll do is, from experience of doing this several times now, is not actually to look where I'm going when I'm running, but to just look at the mini-map. There's a boat over there, so try and stay as stealthy as possible. So I'll get back in the water again. And swim down and across. Just keep looking at the map, make sure there's I'm not swimming into anybody's line of sight, let's say. Because the last thing you want to do is get caught while on a heist. I haven't been caught on a heist yet, but I'm sure. Just going to swim around a little bit. There's that boat now. Just pop up and have a look where it is. I'll just wait for that guard to fuck off. Oh shit. There's not usually this many guards around. You might have to just get out of the water and shoot a few perhaps. Especially that one there. Gotta be so careful doing this. Is it? I can see him on the map, but straight up to there. There he is. Wow, that was lucky.
Remember, cameras everywhere. Almost like Mr. Rubio feels a little paranoid sometimes.
I thought I'd been caught then. Whenever I do this heist with anybody else, well, something always seems to go wrong. And when I start talking about it, trying to explain what I'm doing, it goes wrong as well. I just can't bloody win. And there we go. Right, coming up to the airstrip now. Generally, the boat tends to float away. I'll put it as far up the bank as I can put it. In this bit area. That rock might give it a bit more shelter. Just put it there, that should be enough. Chances are it'll float away. Now, I'm going to wait until this guard turns around now. He's going to walk over the entire front of the power station. Usually. He walks to just about where that light is above us there. And then stands there and then turns around. There he is. Right, I'm shooting now. Hopefully.
Our station is just ahead. Bring it down.
You've always got to go for headshots if you can. Cutter out. I used to go for the power, which is that one, but I'll go for the cameras first. Shit. Okay. That's the cameras off. I'll turn the power off.
And we are
Excuse me, I had a joint about 20 minutes ago and it's been a raspy on my throat. Okay, so we've got rid of that now. So what we've got to do now is get rid of these two guards that are here. And we've got to do it really carefully, because I've been caught doing this. And I've had to restart.
You will be at the control tower soon.
So you get the angle just right so you can shoot both of them at the same time with the same shots. There, like that. Zero in a little bit. There. Let's get the shot lined up. Like that. And just keep the gun aimed at them just in case one of them moves. Give him a couple of extra rounds just to make sure. Okay, so now the camera's dead. The guards are dead. Just go over and make sure. That's okay. I always like to give them, like when I do the prep shots, the prep missions I mean. I like to do the I like to give the guards another shot in the head when I get close to them, just to be on the safe side. Again, from experience, it's just best, you just never know with the NPCs, I think it's called, non-player characters. I hate doing this. Most of the time when I do this, I just press it randomly. There we go. That's just random. There's no calculation whatsoever in that. Okay, so now the air defences are offline. Right, so the only downside now is that the uniforms are over by the huts. And those two guards are really hard to kill. There's like 3 guards altogether, all in close proximity. So when I do this way, you can forget about doing the Elite Challenge. The Elite Challenge doesn't come into it at all. Right, that's okay. I'll tell you one of the ways I've fluffed it up so many times is the guard over by the hangar. I've missed headshots on him so many times. I even did it with the sniper rifle a couple of weeks ago and missed him. He moved just at the wrong time. It's this guy here. He doesn't stand still long enough, basically. Okay, so there's a guard over there. Oh, there's a hut at the back. I'm just going to wait till he turns around and see if I can get him from here. I can't stand on that blue cone. If I go near the blue cone, chances are he might spot me. That's the last thing I need right now. Ah, there we go. Okay, so he's gone. Well, so I should be able to. Might just be one guard over here now. There's 2 still. Shit. Okay, so. So he doesn't stop long enough. I don't feel confident about my shooting. I mean, I'm a good shot in this most of the time, but oh shit, there's a car. get over here. Get the shit out of here first. I didn't scope this, so I just did the tower, but there's normally something here. Oh, it's cash, I don't want cash. I'll get some weed somewhere else. Although it might be a large stash of cash, for choice of better words. There's not really that much there. Just check where Fred is. There he is. Just going back. Crew members, all one of us. Okay, so I'll check, see what's in here. It's usually cash in this one. Oh, there's weed. I'll have that. It's cocaine that you want really, but because it randomly appears and I didn't scope it. You just take you pay your money with 30 chance. Okay, so now I've got this. So we'll now go back to the boat. There's no guards left here now, everything's turned off. All the cameras on the island except the one in the main compound are all turned off. So you can go more or less wherever you like now. And of course the boat's not here. As it never is. So we'll run down here, see if it's here. Sometimes it floats away. No, it's not here. Shit. That could be it there. I'm not going to run that way, and I've got the guard uniform on now, which basically means that I can't put my wetsuit back on. I know this, I tried it yesterday. So we'll come back here, get a motorbike. Or a jeep. Have a little drive down the coast. Should be one up here. The weird thing about this motorcycle here is that when you run towards it, you get to about that post and it falls over. There you go. Right on cue. Right, okay, so let's have a look. I'm going this way. Gotta be careful sometimes because it can catch you out. You jump over something and the sea comes, the tide comes in. You end up in the ocean and without a motorbike, so you're back on your feet again. Okay. I'm sure with these bushes on here, is a lot of them. Oh no, it's not. What is it? It's just a rock. It's not really a problem. We can go down there by bike anyway. Oh, it's a rock. Shit. Oh well. One thing I've been wanting to do that you can't do on the prep missions. I don't know if it'll work. Shoot the headlight out. I saw a video on YouTube about 2 or 3 months ago where somebody said that when you're on a mission or when you're on a prep, if you come to here, there's oh, what's that? Ooh, what's this? Ooh. Oh. I was taught, yeah, I'd read on this video, or I saw on the video that there was some treasure there at the back of that container, but I've been there dozens of times, I've never seen anything. Right, so this is why you never rely on anything on these heists. The boat's gone, so we have to go there by land. Now we're not going to go all the way down to the oh shit, it's far from me. I don't know whether being on a motorbike and in a guard uniform will help. So we're going to go the way that I normally go when I'm doing a scouting mission. There's a boat there, look, typical. So basically I just ride around the coast, away from the cameras and anybody else. Now, when I scoped it, I'm pretty sure the truck's here. But knowing my luck, I've probably got it wrong and it's at the other port, the other side of it. You know what? Oh, there it is, look. We are going the right way. The truck's there. The idea is as well, is that if you've got a weapon drawn, the guards will see you as the enemy, whereas if you don't have your weapon drawn, they think you're one of them, and just leave you alone, which is really cool. Okay, so you just keep an eye on the map while I'm talking. Right, when I'm doing the scoping mission, you can see the tower up there. Just get off the bike a minute. Right. That's the tower there that you've got to go to get inside Rubio's compound. El Rubio, I should say. And what I do is I get a bike and I come down here. Oh shit, there's a fucking guard there. God. Just get in the water. You can't get to me. I wasn't paying attention then. That's what you get when you're talking, you don't pay attention. Right, okay, so you got to go to that tower, and the best way I've found to do it is, like I said, is on a motorcycle, a motorbike, especially these, the dirt bikes, and ride over here at about 20-30 miles an hour, and about here, pull a wheelie, and then hit the throttle on full, and hit that curb there. Hit that curb and it bounces you over onto there, and you ride across there till you get to about there. On top of that tower there is a guard. Okay, I'm not going to try and shoot him from here with this because I'd probably miss knowing my luck. And when his cone turns around, you ride up that little bit of cliff onto that ledge there. Along there, it drops down to there, and then you can either get your revs up and ride up there, or come down onto the beach there, and the cliff just there is slightly less vertical, only slightly less. So you start down here somewhere, wait until his cone turns around because he can't see you from his position there despite the cone being on you, and you just blast it up this hill as hard as you can, pushing forward on the stick. Keep it on, keep the revs on, and it feels like it's not going to make it, but then it will. Just going to wiggle the steering backwards and forth and it'll go up there. Once you're up there, that takes you up over there where the dot is on the rifle, the reticule. That's where the grass plantation is, where the cannabis is grown. So you then ride straight across there, straight up to there, and into the compound. It's as easy as that. Now that's how I do it now. I don't bother doing any of the scoping. I just go to the tower, scope out the villa. Oh, guards back again. Funny to see them. weapon on there though. You should leave me alone. When you go down into in El Rubio's compound, when you drive there, I'll go the back way, I think, just in case. Still don't know whether I'm invisible to the guards or not. Oh, the bolt cutters. I didn't even scope those. Oh shit. Ah, there we are. Oh, sword. Oh, I'm getting bloody sick of these guards. I only do this really for my own thing, because I failed this heist so many times. Oh shit! I don't want to do that yet. I know there's some stash around this place. Where the fuck is it? Got. I think it's all captured. See, the problem with doing it on your own as well is you can't go into the rooms within the villa. You can only get the treasure from the cellar, which today is the tequila bottle. I believe is 900,000, which is not really worth it. Yeah, fuck it, I'll just have a look in some of the other places. And I like to do these things slowly. I'm an old fart, you know. I don't care about doing it quickly or the Elite Challenge like some people do. So I'll just I'll just wander about, doing it at my own pace. Because it makes it different, you know. You get bored doing the same shit over and over again. I mean, I've done this heist so many times now, it just becomes really boring. So to find a different way of doing it, it's kind of nice, you know. I mean, as you can see, I'm like 30 minutes into it already. Guards everywhere here. Shouldn't take any notice of me now. Apparently the guards who are outside the main compound are all stupid. So we'll find out now. The problem is that we haven't hit the checkpoint. I'm just going to walk straight up this guard now. Oh, look at that. As long as we know there are stuff in here. So, usually... is that cocaine? I don't know which button to press. Just press everything until it works. Okay, there we go. So, what's this? Oh, this is the coke. Oh no, it's weed.
Do not worry about having enough space in your bag for main objective. I have installed special compartment for it.
Okay, so now we know that we can walk just about anywhere. Oh, I need to go this way. Turn the gun off. Right, is anywhere right there? As long as you don't have your weapons showing. It seems that you can go just about anywhere you like. Wait a minute, I've got to read. I didn't even notice I had a really breather on at the time, just now. It's style, accessories. I can't take it off. Nope. Okay, so hopefully we should finish this heist. Provided they don't get killed. With at least $1 million. Which is good. I bought one of the arena bikes yesterday. And I could only afford to buy it. I couldn't afford to do it up to arena standards, let's say. Because that's, as most things are on GTA, $1 million. Or more. So this truck is, despite what Rockstar say, oh god, look at it, look at it, absolute piece of shit it is. Why anybody would want to drive this thing, I've no idea. It really is bloody awful. Okay, so where are we going in? Left. Now the thing that makes this really, really cool is the fact that you just drive straight through the middle of the island now. There's no more covert stuff. You just literally drive straight down to old Rubio's mansion or compound. We even open the gates for you. Look, guards are just turned the other way. Watch the barrier, there it goes. Amazing. All those times when I've come down through the island and struggled to do it. And I've been telling my mate about this on here, about doing it this way, and he says that, oh, you can't do it this way because you can't do the Elite Challenge, and it's like, no, you can't, but you don't do the Elite Challenge, but that's only, what, 200,000? Something like that. And the fact that you can sit there and go, well, I finished it in whatever time, so what? You know, enjoy it, you know, just tool around a little bit. You can't drive without lights, I don't think. I just think it's just so much nicer doing it this way. It's just much more sedate. You're not really rushed, you just take your time. Do it by yourself like I'm doing. And just pootle along. The best bit though is when you come down to the compound and they just let you straight in. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to get out here and make sure I haven't got my weapon drawn. Because I did that once before and attracted the attention straight away. Yesterday I did exactly the same as what I'm doing now. Except it took me slightly longer today because the truck wasn't up at the airfield, as you saw. So we'll get down here, get to the yellow circle, blow the horn. There we go. I'm not doing this now.
Let's take a look at you.
And just drive straight in through the main gate. See, nobody's taking any notice. Brilliant. It's okay. So we'll go up here.
It's good to be back. You know where to go by now. And do not forget, the bodyguards will not be fooled by your disguise.
Okay, so what I'm doing now is I'm retracing the steps that I would normally have come.
You're in the area where Mr. Rubio's personal bodyguards operate. These men will know every soldier under their command. No disguise will fool them.
They usually have the keys, but they haven't today, so look at the map and see where that guard is. Just wait for him to come round. Not in any rush. I haven't shot any cameras yet, so I've got up to 5 cameras to shoot. So I usually take out that one over there. Is it there? Or is it over there? No, the one over there by the gate.
You can deploy recon drone here, but your support pilots will not be able to fly over the compound. We cannot take down its air defenses.
Definitely take out the guy with the machine gun. There he is. Oh shit, I've been made. I must have shot me in front of the camera. See what I mean about headshots? You've got to make the headshots, otherwise they kill you. You don't die on them. Okay, so we'll go down here. Across here. Dead. Bugger. What a cunt. So I'll restart it. Hopefully it should start me back at the... please not back at the sub. That's really bad if it does that. Thank goodness.
It's good to be back. You know where to go by now. And do not forget, the bodyguards will not be fooled by your disguise. Be careful in this area. Mr. Rubio's personal bodyguards, they know their soldiers and they will know you are not one of them, no matter what uniform you are wearing.
Okay, so what I do now is go around and kill all the guards that are in a close proximity.
You can deploy recon drone here, but your support pilots will not be able to fly over the compound. We cannot take down its air defenses.
Let's sweep over here, make sure there's no guards around here. Okay, everything's okay. That's good. Nice and stealthy.
You find a locked door. In my experience, you can also find the key.
He's nice and dead. Fuck's sake. It doesn't matter we're here anyway. Okay, so we don't need that key card because there's only one of us, and for those of you that haven't seen it, that's what the golden gun looks like, and it's like one trick pony. That would be rude not to, wouldn't it?
It would be rude not to check the safe, I think.
Okay, so now for those of you that haven't done this, I'm now going to explain how to do it. Okay? You go to the top one, the top bar, this one here, it's flashing white. You go to the first, that's the first one. Okay? And then that is the one that you go to every time. So you now go back to the first one and then add one. Go to the next one. 1, 2. Right. And then normally when you go to the third or fourth one, you click 1 space or 2 and it takes you back. So that's 1, I think. Yeah. 1. Hang on a minute. Sometimes I just can't get it right. 1, okay. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. There we go. And that's what it is. It's just a sequence of 1 after the top one. Okay. So that's what. That's 0. 1. 2, 3, 4. There we go. It's quite easy. It's not easy, but oh shit, there's 4 today. Shit, there's normally just 3.
Don't forget the keypad in the main office, assuming you can get there.
2, 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. 6. That should be it. Shit, it's not. 2. Whew. You know, it's normally 4. 3, sorry, not 4. I hate it when it does that.
Did it work? Okay, time to move.
Okay, so now we go down into the vault. Yesterday when I did this, like I said, back that of it. Okay, that pack must be really heavy. Okay, now with the plasma cutter, what I tend to do is zap it up to the red and then drop it back again. Just try and keep it in the middle somewhere. It takes a bit longer, but it doesn't burn out. I had one of my American friends not too long ago burn out one of these, and he ended up shooting the thing in the same place as the plasma cutter. And he's shot the tequila bottle as well, which is a bit of a pain. Because then the heist failed. Well, that part of it did anyway. Okay, so now what we do is we're going to face a lot of guards before we get to the main entrance. And the chances are we're not going to make it out, because this bag is incredibly heavy by the look of it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put some armour on. If you've got, the best thing to do is to go get standard armour, which it takes 2 to fill up your armour bar, or super heavy armour, where it only takes 1. So now we're full of armour, full of health, and now we've got to make it to the main gate, which is, it doesn't show you on the minimap, but basically that gate is on the left is now open. It should be clear of guards, so we should theoretically be able to walk out of here without getting killed. That's the theory. But as you can see, there's a red skull down here, so we'll get past him, and he's a bit of a pain. One shot kill kind of thing. Okay, so now we've got 1 guard in the way on that corner, 1 guard there, so we've already lost half the armour, so okay. Come on, pick it, go on. Once you get into this cutscene, you generally should be alright. And what we do then is we run round the side of the building and dive into the ocean. Put the gun away so we can run faster. Just hope no guards come nearby. There's no guards in those towers that can shoot us. So what we do now is just dive into the ocean and... Oh, God. Oh no, I just thought I haven't got my wetsuit on, have I? This is the worst thing about doing it on your own, is there's no backup there. Bollocks. Oh, ranked up though, be 350 soon. Okay, so we'll go back to the gate again. At least, like as we know from last time, it's such a bummer when you get to this stage and you get killed. Anyway, we persevere. Okay, so shit, we're outside. Oh, what?
Good job. The compound is behind you. All that stands between you and immortality is the possibility of your imminent death. Now get out of there. I have to move this up. I'm sending you the new coordinate now.
Yeah, the downside to this now is I don't think I can get changed into my scuba gear. I cannot. Shit. I can't fit in. I hope the rebreather lasts long enough now. You just got to keep stomping on the X key until you swim clear of the island. I've never used a rebreather like this before, so I've only ever done it with scuba gear on before. But you can swim a certain distance, usually to the end of this cavern here, and then the patrol boats give up and Rubio goes back and everything's funky-dory. Funky-dory. Swim quite up. Can't go too deep. You can't go too deep and you can't go too shallow. If you go too shallow they shoot you. If you go too deep you run out of pressure and die, basically. Should be just about it. I didn't realise the rebreathers lasted so long. Who needs a wetsuit? Come on, my finger's going dead. There you go, Rubio's fucked off. When it starts getting black and cloudy, that's when you know you've done it. The patrol boat's fucked off now. It should be just about it now. Oh, bloody long, we're about half a mile away. Yeah, you could have got that painting. Oh, what never mind. There it goes. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the Cayo Perico Heist. Done by an old fart. Usually when you do it by yourself you normally get the lion's share of it. So I should either get 1 million or close to 1 million for that. Which'll do me. Heist passed. Platinum. Wahey. 1.1. 100% cut of take. No, 1.1 million. 15 JP, whatever the fuck that is. Justice points, perhaps. Who cares? So now I'm just going to add that to the money I've already got, which is just short of 1 million again. And I'm going to go and customise my arena bike. in rainbow colours with lots of killing spikes all over it, so when I ride it into someone it kills them instantly. You have to be a sick bastard on GTA. That's just the way it works. Well, that's like nearly an hour video. I can't believe that. So now we have 2,020,000, that's 60 something, 2,071,000. That's not bad, is it, for a day's work? So now what we'll do is we'll go and do a few bits and pieces and then do the setup and then do it all again. Thanks for watching, if you have been. This is AD Mad, wishing you all a very good night. Good night.